Hey Mark, this is Mike. I was going to email you, but I decided to send you a video instead. So this is a video email. First, let me say how stoked I am about to hear that you enjoyed Born to Run. I read it, and I got to tell you, it completely changed the way I look at running and the way that I view, I don't know, it's just how important running is. I mean, although I've always been a cyclist, and lately with all the bikes that I bought, I'm definitely going to continue to be a cyclist even more. I'm riding as much as I can. I'm still going to incorporate a lot of this running into my thing. And right now I'm training to do an Ironman. A marathon in February, at the beginning of February, Tallahassee Marathon. And I'm going to do them with my Vibrams. And okay, so I did Peachtree in running shoes, and that was the last race that I really ran in running shoes. After being Born to Run, I decided to get a pair of Huaraches, and there's a site called invisibleshoes.com, and there you can trace your foot and send it to them. They'll custom make you them, or you can sort of send you a kit and stuff. Well, I ordered them custom made, and this is what they look like. See, as you can see, all it is a piece of rubber and some straps. Now these are strapped so that they're called slip-ons, so that they're tied up. I don't have to retie them every time I put them on. And this is what they look like when they're on. See? I mean, it's nothing, dude. It's like 3 or 4 millimeters of rubber, and that's it. And so I started running in those, and those definitely take a little while to get used to. Transition from running with shoes to barefoot running. What I did was I started with half a mile every other day, like half a mile and take a day off, and then the next day I'll run a mile and then take that off. And I'll incorporate some walking like before and after, so that I was just running. But I just took it as easy as I could. And then once I got to about 3 miles, I jumped up to 4, and I probably pushed it a little too hard, but I took a couple of days off in between my runs, and that seemed to work now. Now I'm full blown. I can run up to 8 miles. I did 8.7 miles in my Vibrams. I did a hard 5 miles with almost no stopping with the Huaraches. So I've totally adapted to barefoot running. I'm still building up my mileage or whatever. Like, let me show you with my money. I also bought a bunch of Vibrams. First, I started with these. These are my Vibram Sprints that I bought a year ago that I mostly used to work out. I tried running them a couple times to really work out. As you can see, it's splitting right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really, the rubber's coming apart. The rubber's coming apart from the toe, so I had to get new ones. So I went a little crazy, and I bought not 1, not 2, 4 pairs of Vibrams. Let me show you. First, I bought the classics. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, these are my classics. Right, these are like the first kind that came with. You're really supposed to wear them like for whatever. You have a little slip on. They look like. And I got this. I got a little pull tab in the back to tighten them up. They're okay. They're right. They kind of look like slippers. I also bought a new pair of Sprints in less offensive taupe. Mostly wear these to work out with, to the gym and stuff. And I have my KSOs, which have, they have the upper here and they have a strap. And these aren't quite as, these are the shoes I'm starting to wear like when I go, when I'm outside of the house, when I'm around. I wear these instead of flip-flops or any other kind of shoes. Because they're awesome, and I tell you, man, I get compliments like crazy. I wore them at the Green Day concert, where I was standing on the cement for 2.5 hours. See, they kind of look like shoes, just regular, well, they look like aqua shoes. But they're super comfortable. And not bad to get on. But these bad daddies, check these out. These are my Bacillas, which are our new Vibram. They just came out in '09. I mean, just came out this year, '10. I mean 10, and they're designed specifically for running. See, check out the soles. See, they got all these bumps and stuff on them. They're designed specifically for running. Now, the kind I got is it might be a little bit too big, but this is the smallest size they had, and these are hard to find. Definitely. I mean, I was lucky. I had no choice on color. I was lucky to get that size. These are 40s. My shoe size is about an 8.5. Actually, believe it or not, my foot has actually grown a little bit since I've been doing this barefoot thing going on, and so I'm at like I'm really at like a 41 European, but these are 40s, and on my sprints and my KSOs I have 39s, maybe even a 38, but anyway, I've been running in these, and they're awesome, man. I mean, they got a lot of, it's good. The insole's really cool. Really calling it an insole. I mean, it's nice padding and stuff like that. The strap is really good. This traction on it, crazy. I went out on trail running, man. I had no problem whatsoever. I mean, they kind of even look like running shoes, you know, if you think about it from the side and everything. These cost $100, but they're totally worth it. So that's my venture. Tomorrow I get to do my very first 5K with my Vibrams. I'm excited. Every time I go, I mean, I'm out. Whenever I run, I ran by some girls, and they were like, "Look, he's wearing those shoes." And when I go out, people are like, "Oh, I've heard of those. Are you like them?" And so, I mean, I was at the bike shop today picking up my new bike, and the guy was like, "Hey, they were talking to me about it. Oh, I've heard about those. Really good, you know." People are really interested, but afraid to take that first step. So, I'm not sure. Mark said that you do have a pair of Vibrams, and you're trying to run with it. I'm not a minimalist shoe expert, but I'm definitely on the lower end. I'm not going to run completely barefoot. I just don't want to do it. I mean, unless I can run in soft grass the whole way, I don't want to run on pavement or anything like that completely barefoot. I want to have at least something to protect my shoes. Huaraches are the lowest I'm going to go, but running in Vibrams, it's I like it. I mean, it's a total foot protection. You know, it's not quite as crazy as running in Huaraches. I'm completely silent running. I work completely on my form and everything like that. So I highly recommend it if you're going to that thing. I mean, I used to have knee problems when I'm running, or sometimes, and I mean, it just feels so much more natural. One thing that was getting started, like, I mean, my legs are hurting, but it's just because I'm just adapting or whatever. It's never had that kind of pain before when I was running, but I feel like that the fatigue is I don't know, it just definitely feels more natural running. So I'm just going to keep this up, and like I said, I mean, I got that marathon in February, so I'm going to hopefully do that. I even bought some socks that have the toes that I can't remember the name, Ginny, I can't remember, but they're socks that have little toes in it. So for when it gets colder, I can wear that and stuff like that. But right now, I'm just wearing the shoes by themselves. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for listening for this time, and you feel free to write me back, or I got the same email address, micro1999@gmail. Hope you're doing good. Mark and I have been tossing around an idea to come to visit you in Vegas, because he's got some miles and I've got a plane ticket coupon that I got, and neither of us have Vegas, and we're both doing pretty good on money right now, so we're thinking about it. So we'll let you know if we can start planning out. We're going to go see Marc P, but that kind of fell through because with his car salesman job, he's working weekends and everything like that. But we had a really good time in Atlanta, going to see Green Day and everything. All right, man, hope you're doing good. Hope the fam's good, and I will talk to you later.